You see,
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I'm so looking forward to the Battle of Flowers, aren't you?
A brick, an anvil. Well, you can't very well throw an anvil, can you? What about a grenade? No, you have grenades.
Move along, please. What's done is done. Nothing to see here. The past is history. Now, mind your own business. Yesterday is no place to live.
But,
Oh, that's a real nasty piece super, isn't it?
I can bloody well hear you, you know. Shaking an haircut.
I think the fog has actually gotten worse.
the first key. The first key. How is it done? Like an apple. They both look good. I mean, for the two.
They're not getting on very well, are they? I wonder if I can help him. Funny. You smell important.
Yes, I'm a chemist, and I've invented a new cologne. I call it Mojo. It makes you smell like a doctor. You see, Beatrice has always had a soft spot for doctors. And you know how they have that distinctive smell? Mojo makes you smell like that.
And it works?
Not on Beatrice. Doctors are much nicer to me, but she's not.
Have you tried giving her flowers?
She only likes night-blooming nonsuches. And where would I get those?
In the garden district? Right. Well, good luck then. Lovely day for it.
Oh, hello. Aren't you tall?
Yes. I suppose I am a little.
There's room for two on this bench, you know.
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I could. To not be so tall and all.
I love to come here and read. Do you like books?
Yes, who doesn't? I've been collecting a lot of books recently. In the garden district, if you can imagine.
Oh, that's so brave of you.
Ah, they're not really cannibals, you know. You just have to talk to them.
Don't they bring you down?
Oh, well, I suppose they would if I listened.
You must tell me all about your adventures.
I'd love to. I mean, oh, goodness. I have to go see a chap.
Do you have to?
Oh, I sort of have to get back to the parade. Don't know when I'll be back. Hard to make predictions, especially about the future.
Oh, come back any time.
Percy, you're soaked.
I'm fine.
You're not. Your lips are blue and you're shivering. Where's your coat?
In the closet.
Why didn't you put it on?
I don't know.
It's been raining all day. Did you not notice the drops of water falling out of the sky?
It wasn't raining. It was drizzling.
Now you're going to get sick, and then I'm going to get sick, and then Dad is going to get sick.
Deep down, yeah. I think. I think that's the best one of all. It really is. Very good.
I'll cheer you up, all right. Black dog, put that down. You can't hide from me. Oi! I'll put you to bed, all right?
It's been a hard day's night, that was.
You must take your joy immediately.
Happiness is a choice.
Goodness, Mr. Lightbearer, is that you?
Yeah, baby, I'm the light bearer. Love me.
Have you been getting enough to eat? You look thinner than in your pictures.
Yeah, we don't really need food. Did you know? It's just an illusion. If you think about it hard enough, it's ridiculous. It's so animal. We're higher than that, you know?
But you have to eat, don't you?
Music is my food, baby. I live off the vibrations. You just have to tune in and you can live forever. Shit, I should have asked for cookies.
We're so happy to have you here at St. Genesius. Did you know he's the patron saint of epileptics? The church isn't nearly as old as it looks. We had some rebuilding to do after the bombings. Oh, sometimes I forget where to stop history and just jump ahead to the present. And that's our organist, Mr. Shrapnel. Did you know he's deaf? But Beethoven was too in the end. Oh, look at those lovely prizes. With that medal, you'll look as shiny as a brand new penny. We've got quite a crowd today. I don't know why they dress like that. What do they do if it itches?
Looking good. You love me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful to be able to present to you our celebrity caller, the famous singer, Mr. Nicholas Lightbearer.
I am a golden calf. Love me, babies. I live on your love. Live my love, babies. Are you ready to follow instructions? Okay. Now, if I say Simon says do something, then you have to do it or you're out. But if I don't say Simon says and you do it, you're out.
Oh, and you get zapped.
That's right, and you get zapped. Are you ready, Hamlin Village? Monopod! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. World's smallest racetrack. These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Throw your back out! I've got to be clever somehow. Twist in the wind! Damn, they're good. Run in place! I've got to be clever somehow. Get dizzy! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Bow down to me! Damn, they're good. Who's a good dog? I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. Wake yourself up! Damn, they're good. Helicopter! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. It's all around you. I've got to be clever somehow. Scratch your feet! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. One hand clapping! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. Go nowhere fast! I've got to be clever somehow. Slap your face! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Get dizzy! Damn, they're good. One hand clapping! I've got to be clever somehow. I am your god! Damn, they're good. It's all around you. I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. You stepped on a nail! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. It's still there? I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. Slap your face! Damn, they're good. Keep your hair on! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Show me your love! I've got to be clever somehow. Bow down to me! Damn, they're good. Helicopter! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. I am your god! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. You're a pogo! I've got to be clever somehow. Which way are you going? Damn, they're good. Wake yourself up! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. It's still there? These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Get dizzy! I've got to be clever somehow. Do the twist! Damn, they're good. Run in place! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. Monopod! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Which way are you going? I've got to be clever somehow. Helicopter! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Simon Says! Who's a good dog? It's all around you. I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. Slap your face! Damn, they're good. Twist in the wind! I've got to be clever somehow. You stepped on a nail! I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says. Simon Says! Wake yourself up! You're a pogo! These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them. Simon Says! Get dizzy! Simon Says! Scratch your feet! Simon Says! You stepped on a nail! Simon Says! Hips up! Simon Says! Do the twist! Simon Says! World's smallest racetrack! Simon Says! It's all around you! Simon Says! Keep your hair on! Simon says... Helicopter! Simon says... One hand clapping! Simon says... Bow down to me! Simon says... It's all around you! Simon says... Who's a good dog? Simon says... Which way are you going? Simon says... Go nowhere fast. Simon says... On a pod. Simon says... Throw your back out. Simon says... Do the twist. Simon says... Run in place. Simon says... Fire on God. Simon says... Wake yourself up. Simon says... World's smallest racetrack. Simon says... Get dizzy. Simon says... Twist in the wind. Simon says... You're a pogo. Simon says... Slap your face. Simon says... Helicopter. Simon says... Scratch your feet. Simon says... One hand clapping. Simon says... Let's do that. Simon says... You stepped on a nail. Simon says... Do the twist. Simon says... Go nowhere fast. Simon says... Show me your love. Simon says... It's all around you. Simon says... Hips up. Simon says... Run in place. Simon says... Which way are you going? Simon says... On a pod. Simon says... Get dizzy. Simon says... Twist in the wind. Simon says... Show me your love. Simon says... Slap your face. Simon says... Fire on God. Simon says... Keep your hair on. Simon says... Helicopter. You're a pogo. You people don't listen. You people are enjoying losing a bit too much, you know what I mean? Monopod!
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon says... Go nowhere fast. Get dizzy.
Damn, they're good.
Simon says... Helicopter. You stepped on a nail.
These guys are good. I'm going to have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Do the twist.
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon says... Which way are you going? Simon says... It's all around you. Simon says... Wake yourself up. You're a pogo! Sloppy work, Constable! You guys are fantastic! I love you! Do you love me? Love me, babies! That's all there is! Twist in the wind!
Damn, they're good.
Simon says... Which way are you going? Simon says... World's smallest racetrack! Simon says... You stepped on a nail! Simon says... Helicopter! Simon says... One hand clapping! You're a pogo! I didn't say Simon says! You guys are fantastic! I love you! Do you love me? Love me, babies! That's all there is! Simon says... Who's a good dog? Run in place!
I've got to lull them into a full sense of Simon Says.
Do the twist!
These guys are good. I'm going to have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Simon says... Twist in the wind! Get dizzy!
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon says... Bow down to me! Monopod!
Damn, they're good.
Simon says... It's all around you. World's smallest racetrack!
I've got to lull them into a full sense of Simon Says.
Simon says... Throw your back out! Go nowhere fast!
These guys are good. I'm going to have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Simon says... Run in place! Simon says... Do the twist! Hips up!
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon says... Wake yourself up! It's still there?
I've got to lull them into a full sense of Simon Says.
Simon says... Simon says... Simon says... Helicopter! stepped on a nail! Damn, they're good. Simon Says, show me your love. Which way are you going?
I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says.
Simon Says, get dizzy! Simon Says, twist in the wind. Simon Says, you're a pogo. Simon Says, slap your face. Keep your hair on. You people don't listen. You guys are fantastic. I love you. Do you love me? Love me, babies. That's all there is. Simon Says, do the twist. Hips up.
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon Says, monopod. Scratch your feet.
These guys are good. I'm going to have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Simon Says, it's all around you. Simon Says, world's smallest racetrack. Simon Says, who's a good dog? One hand clapping. Sloppy work, constable. You guys are fantastic. I love you. Do you love me? Love me, babies. That's all there is. Simon Says, helicopter. It's still there?
Damn, they're good.
Simon Says, which way are you going? Throw your back out.
These guys are good. I'm going to have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Simon Says, wake yourself up. Simon Says, go nowhere fast. Keep your hair on.
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon Says, you stepped on a nail. World's smallest racetrack.
Damn, they're good.
Simon Says, it's still there? One hand clapping.
I've got to lull them into a false sense of Simon Says.
Simon Says, I am your God. Run in place.
Damn, they're good.
Simon Says, twist in the wind. Hips up.
I've got to be clever somehow.
Simon Says, get dizzy. Do the twist.
These guys are good. I'm going to have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Simon Says, go nowhere fast. Simon Says, monopod. Simon Says, which way are you going? Simon Says, it's all around you. Bow down to me. I didn't say Simon Says.
It's not supposed to spark like that, is it? That's worrisome. my God. They're ashes. It's not touching the ones on the floor. How do I get out of here, though? I've got to turn it off somehow. Maybe I can turn it off. There must be a switch.
You take your joy in it. You take your joy immediately. 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 You take your joy immediately.
Now, where did they say that medal was? How long are they going to lie there like that?
Scott. Wally. Of course, you're liable to work at quite a very fair cut. Quite a bad. drink to put out the
You can take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
What can I do for you today? Morning!
I hope you're very happy with that. Please come again.
You must take your joy immediately.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
You know what?
How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously?
Damn it, lads, she's Scarper! There! That's the one that did it! Now, what's all the scuffle? You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Oh, well, no need to be in such a hurry. The bridge to St. George is, under renovations.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix the ridiculous contraptions on them bridges. Word has been sent, but we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location, the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
All right. I'll ask your headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge. So I need to visit police headquarters and find out where he's gone. Not risky at all. It's always a little extra poor thing. What's she on about?
Sorry, dearie. Please don't tell anyone. I promise I'll stop crying. I'll take my joy, I promise.
Don't worry, I will keep your secret.
I miss them. I miss them so.
I miss them too.
You used to grow lilies.
Lilies? I thought you meant the... Lilies?
I overwatered them last year. Killed them. And I can't find fresh bulbs anywhere. We used to grow them together, Violet and I, before her husband got so jealous. I've one of the last proper vegetable gardens in all of Hamlin, but no one will trade me lily bulbs.
Well, you never know. Maybe some will turn up.
Would you like some tea?
Thanks, but I must be going. Poor thing. She does miss her lilies. And I think her friend, too. Wait a minute. There's a lily patch in the garden district, isn't there? On Ludd's Hole. Every time we went past it, Percy told me the exact same thing about how a lily patch lasts for practically ever until you rip the bulbs out. Maybe I could do a nice sad old lady a favour. What's going on there? The bobbies won't like it if I get too close to that. Unless I look like a council worker, I suppose.
I wouldn't get too close to that. You're liable to get quite a shock.
What's gone wrong here, Constable?
What's gone wrong, sir, is a complete lack of preventative maintenance. Council workers don't test the poppers anymore. They don't even see them until something electronic goes tits up. Just lucky one of the lads wasn't in there when it decided to become a spanker.
So you're waiting for a council worker?
I'm not holding my breath. I hope one comes soon because I got places to be.
I wonder how I can get a boiler suit.
Well, nice of you to drop by. It's all yours. You know, if one of these goes off while one of the lads is in it, we will have words, you and I.
I wonder if it was some sort of power surge. Hang on, I could induce a power surge if I can rig up a capacitor of some sort. Hello. I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at the Reform Club again, is he? He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well, apparently he feels so guilty that Dr. F has been deprived of the liberties which are the birthright of every English citizen. He's gonna get his arse spanked.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the interinsular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bing's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
They deprived Dr. Faraday of his liberties, but he made all the bridges.
Percival Hastings, is it not?
No, it's Arthur. Percival went away.
Odd. There are some things you think you will never forget. But then, I suppose you do.
I'm Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Memories play tricks on you, do they not?
You must get back on board! How old are you, Mr. Hastings?
I'm 13. They typed my birthday wrong on the card.
So, why are you here?
No, I'm just here to take my brothers to the train.